So Ilia Topuria and Charles Oliveira are fighting this Saturday, and well, I'm gonna give you guys my early predictions on this fight. But before I really get into it, if you guys can, please hit the subscribe button and let's shoot for 10 likes on this video. Anyways, let's get into it. This fight is actually very interesting in a lot of aspects. I think, one, a lot of people are underestimating Charles Oliveira's chances in this fight. People are just kind of dismissing the fact almost that Charles Oliveira cannot win. And honestly, if I were to give a percentage between the two, I honestly have this fight 60-40, if not 50-50. But leaning towards 60-40 for Ilia Topuria against Charles Oliveira. And I think a lot of that over Charles's advantage in this fight is honestly, his grappling. He's very slick jujitsu. On top of the fact that he is very durable, he does get knocked down a lot, but he is durable and can sneak in, his own combinations and can honestly, has underrated power too within his fights as well. And so Charles, on the factor of him being very, sneaky, someone, you always have to kind of be very good with rounds 1 through 5, being consistent on that aspect. And also with his slick grappling at the end of the day, I think, Charles' chances are up there. They're really up there a lot. But I think the big concern that kind of concerns me with especially with Ilya moving up to 155 and going against Charles in his first fight is the fact that Charles is a bit chinny. And this may be a little bit of a weird prediction, and I think I'm the only one who has said it so far, but I feel like Ilia Topuria is going to play it safe on the aspect of once when he knocks down Charles Oliveira, I don't think he's going to just immediately go for the ground and pound. What I think is going to happen instead is that he's going to try using those knockdowns as much as he can that he can get on Charles Oliveira and just go to a decision fight. Maybe a little controversial. I'm not sure. My opinions can definitely get changed from this, but why I think that is because the fact that Charles gets knocked down quite a bit from other fighters and Ilya having a lot of fucking power. Look at what he said. Not only just to Volkanovski, people kind of forget the Max Holloway knockout. Max Holloway hasn't gotten knocked out ever in his career. And Ilya was the first one to do that, just sleep Max Holloway. And so, yeah, Ilya is one hell of a fighter. And I think, 155, he is going to have success, at least with this first fight against Charles Oliveira. So for right now, with my early prediction, I'm going to say Ilia Topuria by a dominant decision match. But if you guys like this video and want more, I make quick MMA videos. And if you guys would like, please hit the like, comment, and subscribe button. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.